Welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see right here, just finished this really nice. This is a bitter gourd recipe. So the nature of its name will tell you that it's quite a bitter vegetable, but absolutely delicious. We've got some lovely flavours going on in there. This is more of a kind of dry, kind of sabzi type of thing, kind of curry, not kind of wet masala. But really delicious, healthy, vegan, good for you. Let's go and do it. Let's get started. Here's our bitter gourd. I've cut it into small bits. So I've got the gourd, cut the ends off, cut it down the middle, and I removed all the centre, the pip and the kind of white stuff in the middle, discarded that. You don't have to, you can just slice it in rounds and do that, but a lot of people get rid of the centre. Today that's what we're doing. So we've ended up with, these pieces here. Now I've got that in water, and we're going to add quite a lot of salt to this now. Get a load of old salt in there. And I'm going to leave this for about 15 to 20 minutes. What the salt does is reduce the bitterness of it somewhat, but it's also going to draw out a lot of liquid. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back, drain it off, then we're going to squeeze it, and it's just a little bit easier to cook. That's it. So simple. 15-20 minutes. See you then. Okay, so that's been about 15-20 minutes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to drain all that water off, and then we're going to squeeze it like this. We're going to squeeze it dry in our hand like that. We'll get quite a lot of moisture out of it. Some people would not add water, they would just put salt, and that will actually pull out a lot of the liquid as well. Now, the water, some people drink it. I mean, I don't recommend it because it's really disgusting, but meant to be good for sort of diabetes and loads of other things. But yeah, I mean, you've got to be pretty hardcore to be drinking that. It's really not nice. But yeah, and some people would add this water, maybe if they're making like chapati or something like that. Some people use this water to, to mix with the flour. Personally, I've never done that, but apparently people do it. Anyway, let me go and do that. Drain all that off. Then we're ready to go. Okay, so there you go. That's been drained off, washed, and then I gave it a nice squeeze. So that's ready for me. Let's take a look at what else we're going to need today. So, I've got a chopped tomato there, some sliced onions, curry leaves fresh, if you can get them, fantastic, cilantro or coriander, that's going to go in right at the end, fresh chilies, garlic, ginger paste, and only two powders I'm using for this one, which are turmeric and chili powder, equal parts of. We're going to start this off with some oil, and we're obviously going to add a bit of more seasoning, some salt. Let's get over to the cooker. Okay, so I've got a pan here. I mean, I've got quite a lot of bitter gourd, so quite a large pan. You're also going to need a lid a bit later on. And I've got some oil on the go here. Simply, I'm going to start off today with just putting in the gourd. And then it all goes. Like I say, I've got quite a lot here today. And in my oil, what I'm using today, you can use any oil you want. I'm just going to fry this for about 4 to 5 minutes, just on its own. There you go. So I'd just like to get this started. It does take quite a while to cook. Just this little fry session we've just done gets it well on its way. Now what we're going to do is going to go in with our curry leaves, our garlic ginger paste, our onions, and our two powders, which are chili powder and turmeric. And again, on this kind of fairly lively heat, stirring all the time now. We're going to do this for another 4 minutes. So this is coming on beautifully. At this stage, we're now going to add our chopped tomato, our fresh chilli. We're going to add a little bit of salt now to taste. Now, going to add a little bit of cold water. Pop the lid on that. We're going to lower the heat and we're going to let that go for about 6 minutes. Okay, let's jump in and take a look. It's coming on really nicely. Those tomatoes have broken down. And our gourd is perfectly cooked now, nice and tender. I'm going to finish this off with some cilantro or coriander. You could add a little bit of garam masala powder now if you wanted. But for me, that's nice. That's a nice consistency, fairly dry, how I want it. Check that for salt, you might want to add some more. But that's it. Hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?